Hi there, Amazon Associates. I'm Kelly from CompTIA, and I'll be your host again today as we talk to some special guests. Jeff, would you like to kick off introductions and tell our guests a little bit more about what you do with Amazon?
Absolutely. Hi, associates. I'm Jeff Bulanda. I am the manager of the Global Education Programs team, and we are charged with finding the best educators to provide the highest quality education for our associates through career choice, ensuring that each academic program will lead to a job outside of Amazon.
Thanks, Jeff, for making the time. And Tammy, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, my name is Tammy Thiemann, and I lead Career Choice globally. So, Career Choice is Amazon's education benefit for our associates who've been with us for at least a year. We offer 5 broad fields of study and 32 roles globally. Currently, we operate in 14 different countries. And so I have the privilege of participating and helping folks think about their next step and what their career can look like in the future.
Such an amazing and expansive program. And we've already touched on what it is, who's eligible, where it is. So let's talk a little bit about the why. Why does Amazon have the Career Choice program?
Sure, that is a great question. I think, we recognize that folks come to Amazon for a variety of different reasons. Some folks come to us and their expectation is that they're going to be with us a very long time and they're going to build a career with us. And others really come to us as just a stop along the way. And they really use it as a stepping stone for their next opportunity. And so, career choice is really for those folks who come to Amazon, want to take advantage of a program that gives them an education and upskills them for a new opportunity, and then leave the company and move on into a new career. And so we offer that for those who come to us thinking that they may like another career after they leave Amazon.
Excellent. Anything to add on to that description, Jeff?
No, I would just say we want to make it as easy as possible for our associates to be able to pursue what they're passionate about and really achieve their aspirations.
And I feel like that is such an interesting take in today's world, especially post pandemic. We're seeing a lot of companies renew their commitment to social responsibility and career involvement. And Amazon was really at the front of the curve with that upskilling. So, why do you guys get into this? Why do you invest in the staff and make sure that their next career or whatever their next choice is going to be comfortable, interesting, engaging, et cetera?
Well, I think Jeff really highlighted it, right? Which is, we are very deliberate about helping people follow their passion. I think that's one of the great things about Amazon is that there's so many different things that are available to folks who work with our organization, and so helping folks really follow their passion, I do think, uh, is something that we get excited about, right? We know that we want folks who come and work with us to be able to take their next step in their career and really step forward.
Yeah, and I think that career choice really differentiates Amazon as an employer because it's one of the many benefits to attract high quality talent that are interested in advancing their career.
Absolutely. I think Amazon is quite unique in this concept of preparing its associates for whatever is next. And sometimes that may mean leaving the company as well. So it's awesome to see that you guys are invested in having your associates pursue their passion, whatever that may be. So let's talk about the program with CompTIA. What kind of advice do you have for associates who are pursuing this program?
Sure. So, I'd start off by saying we're really excited about the partnership with CompTIA, as they are the foremost leader in terms of certifications in the industry. That being said, my number one goal is for our associates to be really informed in how they use their career choice benefit. So, I would, my advice would be to take a step back, learn about the benefit, and ask yourself several questions along the key decision points you have to make. Think about what is the career that you want outside of Amazon. Do the research. figure out what does it mean to be a web developer or a computer support specialist or a welder. And once you have figured out what you want your future career to be, that's where you start to think about what is the academic program that's going to get me to that place. And so you may choose to pursue an associate's degree using your career choice benefit, or you might want to get to that next job quicker and do a shorter term program that's rooted in certifications like the CompTIA programs are. From there, you would want to think about, how do you want to learn? Do you want to learn in a virtual environment, or do you want a more traditional classroom-based learning experience? From there, you could make a decision about which of our educators you want to use for your career choice education. In the IT space, we have a wide range of educators, obviously including CompTIA, who will provide the short-term programs to get you into that entry-level IT role. But then we have a vast supply of community colleges as well as national universities that provide IT education. So I think just really taking a step back, going through those key decision points, and then asking yourself, am I ready, willing, and able to use your benefit? And that, I believe, will really set you up for success.
Absolutely. I feel like you've just given me a choose your own adventure of different options available to our associates. Did you have
Absolutely.
something to add, Tammy?
Yeah, I was just going to add, I think Jeff has done a really nice job of walking us through how you can think about taking your next career step and being very deliberate about thinking about education and how you want to get to where you want to be. I think one of the things that our team works really hard to do is to curate programs that actually will land you a job. And so we've included the CompTIA suite of offerings specifically because we believe it's going to help you take that next step in your career. And we know that tech is an ever growing field. And so having those levels of certifications to be able to demonstrate to the marketplace that you're job ready is part of why we've included this in our suite of offerings.
Absolutely. One more thing that I wanted to ask you guys about that I hope that you'll indulge me a little bit about. We've spoken to all sorts of experts in this video series about preparing for the job roles, preparing to enter the career force as an IT professional, and getting through that program successfully. We know our Amazon associates already have a plethora of skills that they can take to the job force, but I wondered if you might talk a little bit more about balancing the work with the career choice program. We've heard from our Amazon associates different tactics for balancing their full work time workload as well as their family and personal life. I just wondered if you had any thoughts on how our associates can balance and excel.
Yeah, I think that's a great question, and certainly education for any working adult is challenging. So I would say, really, like, going back to what I was saying before of assessing, are you ready, willing, and able to um, make the sacrifice to pursue your education? Because it will involve late nights of doing homework. It will involve a lot of studying to prepare you for those certification exams. So really asking yourself, is this the right time for me to pursue the education? Um, more practically, you can also talk to your local HR team to discuss possibility of shift accommodations to work around those virtual classes and see if there's a way to move your shift around.
The thing that I would add also is just recognizing that, particularly, if you have a family, is recognizing that it's not just you, right? It requires thinking very deliberately about your life, and if you have children, how are you going to make sure that their needs are being met during this process of you upskilling to a new career? And so, bringing in your entire family along the journey and being very deliberate about planning about how are you going to make sure that everybody's needs are met as you're going to be dedicating some extra time and effort to your course load to prepare you for that next great opportunity.
That's an insightful way to look at it. Certainly, one person undergoing an educational program in a household impacts everyone. They say it takes a village. So here's your village. We're happy to help. Before we get into the wrap up, do you guys have any other final thoughts? Anything that you want to add that I didn't ask you about?
One thing related to this program that I would encourage associates is to really lean into the certifications. I've talked to hundreds of associates that have taken IT courses, and inevitably they have some anxiety around taking those certification examinations. And it's really important that you've invested in reading the materials, participating in the lectures, and that certification at the end is the proof that you have learned what you needed to learn to enter the IT field. So really lean into that, leverage the support that CompTIA provides, your instructor, additional study materials, practice test questions. Don't allow test anxiety to prevent you from getting that credential that's going to really move you into that next role outside of Amazon. And then my final thought is that I really see career choice as being the first rung on your new career. And so from the get-go, have a mindset of lifelong learning and professional development where you're thinking about, okay, I may be starting off at an entry-level computer support specialist role. What comes next? And mapping out what is the additional education experience that's going to help you progress throughout your career. As Tammy alluded to, we are really intentional in the programs that we offer to ensure that they lead to careers with growth opportunities. We have purposefully aren't offering programs that we feel would lead to dead-end roles at the end of them.
I think what I would add, just to tack on, is to what Jeff is saying, which is, be deliberate about planning for this education. Be dedicated as you work through it, as you study, as you prepare. But then after you achieve these great certifications, walk confidently into the marketplace. Your resume will speak for itself in terms of having achieved this level of certification, but also having come from Amazon. You've been with us at least a year if you're involved in the Career Choice program. Many of you, several years longer than that. And that means that you have demonstrated the ability to be a great employee. You've demonstrated problem-solving skills that we use every day at Amazon. You've demonstrated your ability to effectively communicate and work with a team. And so you really are bringing the whole package to the marketplace, which is demonstrated work experience with Amazon coupled with certifications that mean something in the marketplace. And so walk confidently into your job interview and your next opportunity because you really have something important to offer. And I think you can rest steady in that.
Absolutely. And it goes to show you guys, you can do IT. There's plenty of roles that actually go unfilled every single day in the United States because there's not enough IT professionals to fill them. So there's a role for everyone in IT. We're here to support you and help you along the way. To view this video, videos like it, and other educational resources that we provided specifically for Amazon associates going through the CompTIA Career Choice program, make sure that you visit our dedicated forum. I'll also add in the description box of this video a link to the CompTIA career roadmap where you can map your career goals with the certifications and steps that you need to take to get there, as well as information about our online testing. Jeff alluded to test taking anxiety, and we've come up with a couple of solutions to help test takers with that. So with that, thank you everybody for tuning in. Good luck on your IT journey. And remember, we're all in this together. Bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.